God is saying, "My beloved child, listen carefully to this message that I bring today as an important warning for your life. In the next few moments, something very shocking can happen on your path. This warning is crucial because a tragedy can occur if you do not take what I am telling you seriously. Take what I am telling you seriously. Do not ignore these words because Satan is plotting a dangerous trap that can bring great loss and suffering in the coming days. God is always by your side, saving you from dangers you cannot even imagine. He knows you have a mission to fulfill, and He wants you to take all of this seriously to live a full and protected life. The enemy is trying to put you in difficult situations that can weigh on your conscience. Get away before a big problem arises in your life. Big problem arises in your life. The angels are alerting you to subscribe to the channel now, to claim prosperity and a new stage of life full of success and peace. Be careful with the people around you, since some only want to take away your joy and strength. The betrayal that left you raw, it taught you to anchor your worth in my eternal yes over you, not the fickle approval of others. You see, my child, I do not send storms, but I use them. When the winds rage, I am not absent. I am the lighthouse guiding you home, the peace that silences chaos with a word. Your gratitude in the gale does not mean you enjoy the tempest. It means you trust the captain. And oh, how your trust moves my heart. Let me dismantle the myth that gratitude requires a perfect life. The leper who returned to give thanks was still scarred. The widow who offered her last coins was still poor. The thief on the cross had nothing but a repentant heart, yet in his final breath he received paradise. Gratitude is not a polished performance. It is raw, honest recognition that I am good, even when life is not. It is the audacity to thank me for tomorrow's miracles, while today's wounds still bleed. It is the faith to declare. It is the faith to declare, though He slay me, yet will I trust Him. Knowing that death to self is the gateway to resurrection life. You've been taught to divide your experiences into blessings and curses, but I see no such duality. All things work together for your good, not some things all. The job loss that led to your purpose, the illness that deepened your reliance on me, the rejection that redirected your path, even the sins that once bound you now testify to my redeeming power. Your life is not a series of random events. It is a masterpiece in progress, each stroke of joy and sorrow contributing to a glory that will leave you breathless in eternity. When you thank me for everything, you acknowledge my sovereignty, not because you enjoy the process, but because you trust the painter. Hear this. Your gratitude is a weapon and hell's strategy to breed resentment. Your thank you is a rebellion. When you bless my name in the desert, demons tremble. When you praise me through tears, principalities lose their grip. The enemy wants you fixated on what's missing. I urge you to feast on what's present, my presence. For in every season, I have given you enough grace, enough strength, enough manna for today. The Israelites stored extra manna out of fear, and it rotted. Likewise, when you hoard worries about tomorrow, you spoil the miracle of this moment. Gratitude is your act of war against anxiety, your proclamation that I am Lord of the now. I see you weary from praying the same prayers, wondering if I hear. But what if the delay is my mercy? What if I am orchestrating details behind the scenes, protecting you from what you thought you wanted? That relationship you're grieving? I shielded you from a love that would have dimmed your light. That opportunity slipped away. I closed it to launch you into a destiny you couldn't plan. Your timeline is not mine, but I am timely. The Israelites circled the wilderness for 40 years, yet my presence never left them pillar of fire by night. cloud by day. Their journey was not a detour. It was the road to their promised land. So it is with you. Thank me not only for the harvest, but for the plowing, the planting, the waiting. For in the waiting, I am building in you a resilience that success could never teach. Let me redefine blessing for you. The world calls it wealth, ease, applause. I call it peace in turmoil, joy in sacrifice, strength in surrender. My son had no place to lay his head, yet he possessed the universe. Paul sang hymns in prison chains, his spirit freer than his jailers. You are richest when you cling to me in poverty, strongest when you collapse into my arms, and most radiant when you admit your need. Gratitude turns what you have into abundance, the meal you ate today. A feast for a king in a hungry world, the roof over your head, a sanctuary where my spirit dwells. The breath in your lungs, a miracle science cannot replicate. When you count these as blessings, you step into the divine arithmetic, where less becomes more and enough becomes a banquet. I know your heart aches to see purpose in the pain. So let me show you that person who hurt you. They are a mirror revealing your capacity to forgive as I forgive. The dream that died, it was a seed for one that will bear fruit in due season. The financial struggle, it is training you to steward the abundance I will entrust to you. Even your doubts are not a sin. They are invitations to seek me deeper. Thomas's questions led him to touch my son's scars. Your whys lead you to touch my heart. Nothing is trivial. Nothing is too broken. I am the God who wastes nothing, not a crumb of suffering. I am the God who wastes nothing, not a crumb of suffering, not a drop of tears. Your gratitude activates my redemption, turning scars into testimonies, wounds into wisdom, mourning into dancing. You fear that gratitude might minimize your pain. Never. I bore your grief on the cross. I will never dismiss it. But gratitude is the rope that tethers you to hope when sorrow tries to sweep you away. It is the defiant declaration that my light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. When you thank me through the storm, you do not deny the storm, you proclaim that I am greater. And in that proclamation, chains break, atmospheres shift, angels mobilize. Your praise is not passive, it is a battering ram against hell's gates. Child, you are living in a story far grander than you know. The co-worker who annoys you, they are a character in your sanctification. The traffic jam that tested your patience is a classroom for cultivating peace. The mundane routines you dread, they are holy ground where I shape your character. There is no ordinary in a life intertwined with me. A thankful heart transforms drudgery into devotion, duty into worship. The mother changing diapers, the student studying late, the worker clocking in are not small lives. They are altars where my presence dwells, where everyday acts become eternal offerings. I see your future, and it is bright. But do not rush past today in pursuit of tomorrow. But do not rush past today in pursuit of tomorrow. The joy I offer is not reserved for the next milestone. It is hidden in this moment, like treasure waiting to be unearthed. The laughter of a loved one, the warmth of sunlight, the quiet after the storm. These are my whispers. I am here. Gratitude slows time, allowing you to savor the now, to find me in the flicker of a candle, the steam from your coffee, the silence between heartbeats. Heaven is not merely a destination. It is the reality breaking into your present when you worship with eyes wide open. Some nights you'll lie awake, doubts clanging like cymbals. In those moments, return to this truth. You are alive. You are loved. You are mine. Let your list of thanks begin there. Thank me for the gift of today, for the air that fills your lungs, for the spirit that intercedes when words fail. Thank me for the lessons in the shadows, for the grace that meets you at dawn, for the promise that every tear is counted and redeemed. Thank me for the cross, where my no to my son became my yes to you. And when you stumble back into worry, when complaints creep in like fog, do not condemn yourself. My mercies are new every morning. Gratitude is a muscle strengthened through repetition. Start small. Thank me for the click of the heater on a cold night, the scent of rain, the text from a friend. Soon you'll see wonders everywhere, for nothing is ordinary when viewed through the lens of grace. The more you thank, the more you see. The more you see, the more you thank. It is a spiral upward, drawing you into my joy. You worry, what if I can't feel grateful? Then let me be grateful for you. My delight in you is not based on your performance. While you were still sinners, I died for you. While you still doubt, I sing over you. My love is not a response to your love, it is the cause of it. Rest in this. Your gratitude does not earn my presence. It responds to it. Even your desire to thank me is my gift, a spark of heaven within you. Now, look back. See the milestones, the narrow escapes, the divine appointments, the breadcrumbs of grace leading you here. They were all me. The friend who prayed for you at just the right hour, my hand. The verse that leaped off the page, my voice. The unexpected provision. My provision I have been, Emmanuel. God with you in every chapter, and I will be with you until the final page and beyond. So go forth, my grateful warrior, carry thanksgiving as your shield, praise as your sword. Walk in the certainty that I am for you, that I am with you.